Hello and welcome to your reading. My name is Trish and this is Ancestral Ascensions, and I am really looking forward to doing a reading here for you today. So let's just see what Spirit has in terms of messaging for us today, or for you today, for the collective. Okay. Okay. So the energy on the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. And so the Hermit is all about, all kinds of wisdom, really, because he's had the opportunity to take the time for himself and really get in touch with how he's feeling on the inside. A lot of healing, a lot of, I would even say, spiritual integration, because he does have this beautiful light that lights his way here. So to me, that just confirms that you are following your own light here. The light of the divine. That there's this beautiful connection with spirit, even in terms of this hermit holding this wand here. So wand is representative of spirit. We also have the Nine of Pentacles in behind here, which is also about a lot of physical stability here. And then we have the Lovers card right in behind that. So I do feel, oh my gosh, and then right after that we have the Star card. So this Star card is really, having a lot of eyes on you because you've done the healing work. There's a whole lot of balance with this Star card here. She's able to, process all of the things, right? So this is what I was saying, some real integration here. Why was I even saying that? Okay, with the Hermit. The Hermit card that was what I was talking about, this integration. So I do really feel that you've been able to go within and begin to really create this solid foundation here for yourself with this Nine of Pentacles. So this is what I'm feeling for this overall energy here. And that you do have someone that you walk with. So whether that's a best friend or a spouse, or maybe that's even just really with this Hermit card here, could be this connection that you have as well with your higher self with the Lovers card. But it is really based on all of this healing that you've done, that you are now this star. I probably shouldn't show her so often. So I'm going to put all of these cards actually just over here so that we have this overall energy here in the deck. Or in this reading, this spread for whoever's decided to join us here today. Now, firstly, these two cards came out right away, face up. And it is the Judgment card, where the Earth Angel comes and sounds her horn and wakes up all of the people, and asks them to come and be a vessel, or be a vessel for spirit, I guess. Even in terms of like her blowing through, or this angel blowing through this horn like this. Often we'll say, like, if we can try to clear ourselves out enough, to be like a pipe, or in this case, a bugle, so that spirit can freely flow through here, so that you can be this to be in service for Creator, right? To be in service for the divine. So we do feel like maybe you have joined forces with a soul tribe, or some people that you really connect to here, who all are striving. They've all got their hands up like this, right? They're all striving to be this vessel as well. So this is coming in the past position. So you already are very aware what your mission is here, right, in this past position. um, and we have the Six of Swords coming out with it here. So moving into a situation where things are going to be very more comfortable for you than they have been in the past because of this integration, right? Remember, initially with this Hermit, and the Star card, where I'm going to just try to cover her up here, but the Hermit, this being you going in and healing within, doing, really focusing on your inner voice here. Um, that's going to bring in this solid foundation, and it could very well be bringing in new love for you as well, with that lover card, with the Lover's card coming out right after that Nine of Pentacles. So it's almost like you built this solid foundation either with another, or you're about to meet another person. Okay, so then we have a few more cards coming out. So we'll take these ones. We have the Strength card coming out in the center of the spread here. So a lot of strength, a lot of skills and abilities that you have here. Um, even you could even um, see the strength that comes from the divine here, with this infinity symbol above the woman's head. And she has full and total control of this lion here in the card. So to me, again, symbolizing a lot of abundance, because it is the number 8 here that I see with the Strength card, but also like this infinite strength. So when I think of infinity, I think of this infinite strength that comes from Creator to help guide you, to help manage. When I think of this lion, a lion can be very, very ferocious, as well as, we see them, idly laying out in the sun in the afternoon. So it's like you're able to, really manage who you are, your emotion, all of those kinds of things. You're very much in line with the divine here. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here. So this solid foundation is what I'm getting. Um, of course, we need 4 legs for that really solid, stable place to build from. And with that Strength card, I am getting that this foundation is very, very strong that you're building here. Very, very strong foundation. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So just kind of waiting for, seeds that have been planted. So there, it is sort of a divine timing card. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which I kind of, in some ways, don't really like it, because it is about like regret and poverty and this kind of thing, even in the reverse, right? So I do feel like maybe you're moving away from this, like you're waiting, because this is how it came out, right? That you're waiting to move away from, lack, I guess, a lack consciousness. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is about making a decision. It is also about balance as well. So I do really feel that you are walking away from this instability here with the Five of Pentacles, and just waiting for this balance to come in here. Things you feel, like here again, this woman has her eyes covered with a blindfold. And it's like you absolutely know that this abundance is coming in for you. You're just simply waiting for it to come in. It's about the divine timing, and this. You're very, very aware of this divine timing, because we do see this calm waters actually in behind this Two of Swords as well. So very calm waters behind her, kind of aligning with this, with the Six of Swords here, with this calm waters. um, and it's also about, this Two of Swords can also be, somewhat of a strategy, or I guess that's around that decision making and how you want to be able to proceed. But I do feel that you have a very good indication on how you're moving forward, that this is going to pay off. It's just a matter of time. Okay, let's get some more information around these cards here. So, Spirit, let's get some more information around this judgment, where the angel is waking up the people, and the Six of Swords. So the Judgment card and the Six of Swords. We can get some more information on those. Okay, so we have coming out with those. We have the Strength in reverse. I don't like to read reversals. Um, so what does it say in terms of strength in the reverse? I don't even know what is this. So it is like internal conflict, some indecision here. But then we have the Four of Pentacles, and here, oh my gosh, what? We have the Strength card and the Four of Pentacles, okay? This is in the past here, right? So, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can't even believe this. This is an absolutely new deck of cards. But okay, so this is describing what's happened here in the past, and then this is what we have here in the present moment. You guys probably already remember. I just didn't realize it. Strength and the Four of Pentacles, right? so, so what I see here is that um, you were trying to build this solid foundation, but you were feeling kind of conflicted, right? So that's what that Strength card means, where there's this inner conflict, indecision, with this Strength card being in reverse, but you really wanted to make this solid foundation. So you answered this call, you cleared yourself out enough to recognize the path towards this solid foundation, right? You've made yourself clear, like that bugle that the angel is playing there, so that you could receive the messaging right from spirit, right straight through here, right? And this is all because you've taken the time to be this hermit, and do all of this healing on yourself. You're now able to hear this very, very clearly, and you said, okay, I got to set out here away from all of this turbulence. Oh my goodness. And you weren't really sure. It was, it was like, what am I doing here at this moment in time with this Strength card in reverse, this inner conflict? Like, I don't know, but I really do want to have this solid foundation. So this is where you absolutely trusted in spirit. This totally cracks me up. This is amazing and awesome, and I just absolutely love this. So Chimigwech Spirit, to creator for making this so very clear. Okay, let's get some more information around the Strength and the Four of Pentacles here for the collective, for whoever has decided to join me here today. Any more details? Okay, so with the Strength card, we have the Six of Pentacles that came out right away. And the Six of Pentacles is about reciprocation, right? So it's all about being reciprocal. What came out with this is the Ace of Swords. So this is, this moving forward very quickly with the Ace of Swords. Now, it did come out in the reverse here, okay? So we had the Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords that came out in the reverse. Like I said, I don't really like reversals, but the Ace of Swords in reverse is about delays, okay? And so what I'm getting here is that, okay, you're in this place now, in the present moment, where there's finally this reciprocation. And I find it very interesting that there's also this infinity symbol. You can kind of just see it just with the wind sort of on this card. It does sort of look like an 8 here. And when we look at the Strength card, above her head, there is also this infinity symbol. And I think as I was talking about this, it was like this infinite, guidance or strength, this beautiful connection with the divine. And because of this trust that you have, right, this trust that you wanted to build this solid foundation, in this present moment here, you are now in alignment. I feel this is perfect alignment with that strength card, just absolutely right above this Six of Pentacles, where you're now in this place where you can see this really clear reciprocation of energy, which is allowing for you to have all of the things that you need in your life, all of your financial security, but also to be able to share a little bit with others if need be. But there has been some delays on this foundation, right? On this solid foundation here. But let's see what else has come out with these cards here. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Eight of Wands. So the Ten of Swords is interesting, is coming in the reverse, and it's about making excuses, or it can also be about stalling, and it can also be about rock bottom. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Wands, which is a very fast moving energy communication. But this Ten of Swords, right, is about, so this stalling, I feel like. But I think what's going to happen here, because again, this is the way that it came out, right, was this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is coming in reverse underneath the Six of Pentacles, the stalling, or this delays, whatever, which is as well as the same thing that's underneath the Ace of Swords is those delays. But I feel like it's been, this is over now because we have the Eight of Wands coming in right after that. So no more delays, okay? Spirit is making this happen, right? Because the Ten of Swords is like mental, those are the mental thoughts, right? And so when we have it here, it's in reverse, it's like, this is all, it's all the mind, right? It's absolutely all the mind that is causing the delays here, right? But Spirit's saying, no, we're moving forward here with this Eight of Wands, right? Again, the Eight of Wands representing spirit and representing this fast moving energy and also communication. So then again, we have in this future position, we have that Five of Pentacles in reverse, right? Some regrets. But here we are, we're waiting for these seeds to blossom here, things that we've put some time and some energy into. And now we are seeing this balance, right? So the balance is coming in here. Okay. Now let's get some information around this future energy for the collective, Spirit. What other details can the collective, or what do they need to know around moving away from this and this balance here? Okay. So right away we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is about a new opportunity coming your way. It is also some communication, right? So I do feel like you do have this opportunity that you absolutely know is coming, right? You know this is coming for you, right? It's just this divine timing. You can't technically see it, but you know this balance is coming here, right? She's got a blindfold on, but she knows this is coming. And so this offer comes in here for you, or to you, however you want to look at it. And what else is there? We have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is about a loss or about separation. But it's also, swords. So it is about your own thoughts, about how you're thinking. So it is all about your perception. So you do have this offer coming in. So I feel like there may be some conflict here in the mind about it. But what comes in, interesting, right? We have that Three of Swords, right? This comes in underneath that Two of Swords. So it could even be about indecision, or maybe an offer comes in after. What else is coming in here first? So, yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. So we have this beautiful fulfillment, right? Lots of feeling very, very fulfilled with this Nine of Cups. So this offer, you might feel a little conflicted about it, maybe like you can't trust it. Um, because I almost feel like you've been waiting so freaking long to move out of this situation, right? To move out of this lack or, um, everything that you've tried. It seems that all this is coming in divine timing. This offer is coming in for you with this Page of Pentacles, right? So we do have the Nine of Cups, which is that wish fulfillment coming in here. So a lot of emotional fulfillment coming in underneath the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Swords again, right? So the Two of Swords again is coming in. So it could be about making a decision. It could be about balance. But it can also be about opposing ideas. So, well, I guess that's indecision, right? Um, so we've got the Two of Swords coming in here twice. I think because you have experienced this heartache here in the past, and you are moving towards this wish fulfillment. This is what you've really wanted to do, is move into this wish fulfillment. And now you are having this opportunity, because we do see this King of Wands here as well that's coming out with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords. We have the King of Wands. So we do have the Lovers. Remember this, right? We have the Nine of Pentacles over here, which is about this, financially independent person here with the Nine of Pentacles. And that was that overall energy. And then we also had the Lovers, right? Which is that marriage card, or it is about a partnership of some sort, right? So whether that's your friend or your spouse or creator or whoever that is to you, we have the King of Wands over here. So I do really feel like you have someone that is walking with you, that really helps to inspire you. There's a lot of inspiration, a lot of adventure with this King of Wands, but he's very, very balanced. He knows what he's doing, right? So again, with this Two of Swords, I do believe, again, it is about balance. So we do have this beautiful emotional fulfillment coming in, and it is about this balance, going towards this new adventure. I am going to get, I think, another, whatever else we can get um, these cards here. These are oracle cards. And I just want to see, if I love when another deck validates the message that I'm sure that I'm on the right path for the collective. So let's just get a few more cards, Spirit, just to kind of round this reading up, for all of the work that the collective has done here to really heal themselves, to create this solid foundation, and to move away, from this lack. Okay. So the first one that came out is, be flexible, seek alternatives. So as you're moving through this journey here, right, answering the call, here, just be flexible on your journey. You have all of the strength and the ability to be able to overcome that. We see this in the present moment. So just be flexible as you're moving through it, but do know that light is on the horizon here. So whatever it is that you're working toward, I feel like there's been a lot of disappointment here in the past. You get this opportunity, you get all excited about this, but then there's this disappointment. I do feel like, there is something here on the horizon for you. Something, again, it almost reminds me of that Hermit card where he is holding the lantern, kind of lighting his way, right? So that light that lights your way on the horizon. And then we have Explore. So, I do get a sense that this is in that current energy here with on the horizon. Explore all the different routes that you can at this time to create this solid foundation, right? The Strength card is now in the upright, right? In this present moment, It's now there in the upright to create whatever it is that you're trying to create here. I think that there's going to be a lot of collaboration in terms of the Six of Pentacles here, where spirit is really just going to bless you through moving here, but there's been a lot of delays, right? And it could very well be that others have been making excuses as to why we can't move forward, but spirit's saying no, let's move forward again, right? So here we have this exploration card. So while you are moving forward, and the being flexible, you see your vision on the horizon, just begin to explore those different attitudes or different avenues. And it's really interesting that I say explore those different attitudes. That I totally didn't mean to say that. But where this explored card comes out is on top of that Ten of Swords, which I said could be about making excuses or causing delays or these kinds of things. So explore different avenues, and maybe maybe the different attitudes, maybe just kind of be cognizant of attitudes of people, even the attitude you have yourself. So remember, keep your thoughts moving where you want them to go. But maybe there's others around you as well who are also causing these delays, right? So look, have a look at those attitudes as well as different avenues. And I think what will really help you is some meditation. And this is coming in underneath that Eight of Wands, right? So remember I said spirit's going to push this, right? There's, here is spirit with this fast moving energy. I also feel that you're going to be able to get a lot of information here if you meditate. Just kind of tap in and see what spirit is talking to you about, because as they say, silence is the universe's language. So, maybe tap into that. Then we have dream big. This is coming in underneath this Nine of Cups and this balance card, right? Underneath the Page of Pentacles and that divine timing card. So dream big. You've got this wish fulfillment, absolutely, and it's all going to come in a very balanced way. And then underneath this King of Wands, this adventure card, it says, fallow land yields richest harvest. So anyways, it says rest. And this King of Wands is currently resting. But it looks like there's some plans to travel here, because he, in behind him is the world, and he's got his backpack and he's got his lantern. So maybe your idea of resting is being able to travel the world, and this could be the great big dream that is on the horizon, right? It even says wings strengthened by gazing at the horizon. I love it. Okay, so that's your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope something resonated here for you. If so, please like, subscribe, or share the message with anyone else who you feel may resonate with them. So take good care, and until next time.